Hey everyone, I'm Cosmic and welcome to the cloud. We got this cool update that lets us get rid of the UI for scenic shots of the game, which is cool. I think you can move the camera, right? Yeah. Oh, but pressing Y, okay. Pressing Y undoes it. For anyone who didn't hear about this, they patched the game so that if you stand still for like 15 seconds, the UI disappears. So, not quite photo mode, there we go. But it's good for thumbnails. I didn't really have time today to use it to make the thumbnail for the stream, actually, but I probably will use it in the future. But yeah. As for what we're actually doing, so I don't know how far I'll actually get with this on this stream. So I'm gonna, okay, I'll say for sure, I still have not seen the Lord Saltimatum fun facts. I did fight him a second time with friends, and I will be fighting him a third time on this stream to get the last of that lore. I think that's the last thing I'm gonna do. What I've been trying to do leading up to that, well, first of all, we're gonna get also the ending with all the relics, whatever that entails, because I do in fact have all the relics. This actually didn't take that long. I felt like people were hyping this up. This wasn't that bad for me. Getting all the relics, not that bad. Just replay a bunch of bottomless. The real grind is this, which you can see I'm at 95.6%. Bomb Cohawks especially drive me insane, because there aren't barely any of them in the game. Goldie, as you might guess, is pretty annoying. And strong arms. Then also I have to do 30 more of these. So my thinking was to try and work through this stuff. Which is why, as I titled it, this will be like a grind stream mostly. If anyone knows, I'm not sure how it works in multiplayer. I don't know if I have to individually kill the enemy. If it works in multiplayer, I might be down to play with viewers some of this stream, or even maybe if it doesn't. But yeah, to start, I'm just gonna go ahead and hop into, I was using this blaster because I was, also, yeah, did a little off-camera mining, just a little, just a little bit of off-camera mining, and I should be able to power up a weapon, if I need to. Like, I've literally still just been sticking with the slosher that I used to beat the secret boss, but I did get, I know I got Primo dualies. Where are they? Yeah, I got Primo sport body dualies, body bottle. What are this? There we go. No, are these the ones I wanted? I got a few things. I would like to maybe make a Primo weapon that's like actually level 100, like 50 plus 50, but I'm gonna stick with the slosher for now because it's been working for me. I believe you also get others kills. Okay, tell you what then, if anyone wants to join, let's do that. Create a room. Hang on, no, where do I keyword set keyword? Here, let's do, actually, let's just do Cosmic C. And then create a room. Yeah. And so the best, I mean, also, if you guys have any advice, the best bomb Cohawk spot I could find was this mining level. Which isn't great. It doesn't give you a lot. I was trying to combine it with some other things. I also used this to get like the rest of the fish sticks I needed. Well, actually, no, I ended up just using the fish stick den. Okay, cool, we got people in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and send us there, and we'll see how that goes. Yeah, you're all level 50, so it shouldn't be a problem. Sorry, I need to like adjust my mic a little bit. There we go. That's better. So yeah, hope you guys are doing good. Goldie hasn't been that bad for me, I will say. Also, yeah, so if there is... My strategy for Goldie, by the way, is, you know, pretty simple. Just always have Showstopper before approaching a, anomaly, just in case. So... Hopefully, if it does work out, that, you get other people's kills. Oh, we immediately got a Goldie, of course. Okay, 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 please focus Goldie, please focus Goldie. There's so much other stuff in the way. Oh my god, thank you. I'm, okay. Why is there, like, there's so much on the screen, oh my god. I don't know if it's being pushed up to an even higher level because of, I guess that's how it works with other people here. That might end up making things harder, but no, we got this, we totally got this, Goldie, hang on. It's so close. Uh-oh, oh, no, there we go, nice, okay, good job. Cool. Hello, Mr. Smith and Train Guy. I still haven't played a ton of multiplayer in this game, so it's still, it throws me off a little bit, especially like all week I've just been grinding in solo. I will say I have not done Bottomless beyond 100, like, at all. I kind of have no interest in it, if I'm being completely honest with you, like... I don't know, it's cool that it's there, I guess, people seem to enjoy it, and people, like, always talked about wanting a endless mode for Salmon Run. I don't... It's not really for me. It's just randomized floors that you've already played. Like, I just literally... To get the Salmonids kills that I needed for the research, I've just been replaying the dens that have that specific boss. And for everything else, I've just been replaying... Like, for the relics, I just replayed the existing Bottomless floors. Yeah, like, people grinding to, like, floor 900. Like, I just don't think I'll ever do that. I don't really have any desire to do that. Which, like, you know, I guess that's fine. I don't have to. It's just weird. I mean, the last stream I did was the secret boss, right? So, I mean, that was, yeah, that's cool. I don't know. I'm happy about that getting views, I guess. I will edit that. By the way, I should mention, fully edited playthrough is coming out tomorrow. It's still a fairly long video, but I managed to edit my, like, 15-hour playthrough down to a little under 2.5 hours. So, yes. I mean... Probably you guys here have seen most of the, you know, kind of key moments from the playthrough already, but in case you haven't, yeah, that will be coming out. Let's go to this anomaly, because I have my showstopper. Don't know, can you see other people's... I guess you could see if their, like, little charm was glowing, but there's not, like, the UI for it. You normally take these guys out before, yeah, just co-op party. Everyone was talking about grinding a Bagel Beach, but, like, I don't know, I feel like grinding the game just for, Spiralite shards is, like, not efficient, because you should be grinding Salmonid kills, or relics or something. Like, I don't really know why you would grind just for... I've seen some clips of people, like, spending, like, literal hours in, like, Bagel Beach, and I'm like, I don't really... I'm not sure what they're doing there, to be frankly honest, because I feel like you can... There's a lot of other ways in the game to get, shards that also get you other things. Bagel Beach is also good for goldies? I mean, is it any better than any of the other mining levels? I don't really know what would distinguish it. I guess it's good for weapons because it's like a late game one. That makes sense. I haven't been specifically going for weapons because I just figure I'll get them pretty much as I play. Supposedly had good gem drops. I guess I don't feel like I've been struggling to get gems, to be frankly honest with you. I guess it's like, I mean, people maybe are trying to people have different priorities, I guess. Maybe people are just trying to get a bunch of primo weapons and like level them up and stuff. I guess I'm kind of you really only need like a handful of good weapons for post game, I feel, to like actually like complete the, you know, what the game designates as completion. Like I'm just going for like what the game considers 100%. Oh, bomb Kohawk. There we go. Yes, oh my god. I did not mean to hit the right bumper there. But yeah, this is like the only place I can remember bomb Kohawks spawning in like significant numbers. I feel like there could easily be a better spot that I just forgot about. But I literally don't know. The crystals are closer together so you can get to them faster? I guess, yeah. Weapons can be turned into shards. Well, yeah, but again, I just don't feel like shards are, I mean, you know, I just showed you, I literally have 1,000,000 shards. Like, I'm not hurting for shards, and I'm also 100%ing the Salmonid guide. So I guess it's like, it's just surprising to me that people are kind of tunnel visioning shards when there are other things in the game to collect. But, you know, I mean, to each their own. It's a single player game. I'm not sure why that's like the meta. When are you going to make a lore video about raiders? I mean, I definitely want to. I definitely will. I can't really say when. Like, tomorrow is the edited playthrough coming out. Then I want to edit my reaction to, like, floor 90 through 99 and the secret boss. And make that into a video. I have, like, technically started like you know major asterisks on started, like literally just jotted down a few ideas for a script for like a lore video, but it's very, you know, very preliminary. Just kind of early thoughts on the game. It'll be a minute. I mean, it took literally an hour for an hour. Definitely not an hour. It took a year for my side order video to come out. So yeah, I'm hoping it won't take that long this time around, because there was other stuff. I made the sanitization video, and like I made other videos technically still like taking into consideration side order lore after side order, before like the big one. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think it will take a full year this time around. Hello, Lunar. Is the audio good? I have it turned down a little bit. Honestly, I've been like listening to music. I have not been listening to like the game's soundtrack most of the time I've been playing post game. Because, you know, as I've said, I don't really love it. And, you know, after like 70 hours, it certainly gets a little repetitive. So I'm not used to like actually hearing the game audio again. I don't know why this is not the most efficient. But yeah, I don't know. So I need a lot of strong arms. Again, like, I don't know if all of this will happen on this stream. If it doesn't, and it's taking too long, I'll go ahead and just do, Ultimatum and whatever the All Relics ending is. But you know, if I can knock out 2 birds with 1 stone here and kind of effectively 100% the game, I won't have the weapon guide, all the way full, because, you know, that's like absurd amounts of grinding that I don't feel the need to do on stream. But, you know, it'd be nice to get all the lore, obviously. Oh, really? Okay. Oh, we're down to 1 life. Okay. Maybe... I was holding on to Big Man just in case of Goldie, but... fine. Yes, I agree. Deep cut. I like deep cut much more now. I feel like I'm playing very suboptimally because I'm distracted by chat now. Yeah, well, for strong arms, there's the one post game like Island Den is a single. It's a single sub level, and there's always a strong arms. So I feel like pretty soon I'm probably gonna want to switch to doing that because maybe, maybe if I'm lucky, there's some bomb Cohawks and maybe some other stuff there that I still need. And I'm basically just going to have to play that like 50 times to get the strong arms. So you know, might as well start earlier rather than later. I know about Pizza Tower, but I have not played it. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm leveled enough for 99 now. I don't know, that seems stressful still. I'd rather do the one where I know I can just melt it. I mean, I don't know, I haven't played it. I've not replayed floor 99 since having been much more leveled, so maybe it would be doable now. Do we want to try this anomaly really quick, or are we scared about dying? Seems like we're good. Okay. didn't get a super clear response. Okay, it's Spinook's form anyway. Hoping for Goldie, but that's fine. Oh, it also has bomb coax down there. Okay. Well, let me check out. Oh, hey, strong arms right here. I should look right in front of me. We'll experiment a bit. We'll experiment. We'll see. Hello, Kraken. It's weird how little that motif appears in the game. I was thinking about this earlier. I don't. Splatoon is so weird about like I've said this before, but like how about like not really. There are main themes for the games, but then like they're weird about how often they actually use them. Like, you know. Well, it was surprise, surprise. My favorite ones, Octo Valley and Octo Expansion, are kind of the the most consistent. You know, using the onward motif all the way up until the Octavio fight, and then obviously, you know, Nasty Majesty and the level jingle into Fly Octofly. Okay, let's let me check really quick. So 42. Was I at like? I got like 6 maybe. I'm not even sure it was that many. And then yeah, strong arms 58 more. Let's go here. And I'll see if there's any other stuff here that I need. I mean, Nasty Majesty is maybe not the best example. It does appear in the plan. But yeah, the test passed into Fly Octofly is more the actual main motif of the game. It's weird with Splatoon because it's like you have the trailer. Like in my mind, Nasty Majesty is the theme of Octo Expansion, but that's because it's in the trailer and it's in the plan. But it isn't, you know, it's barely in the game. It's only at the very end. Yeah, I mean, the plan has a lot of motifs anyway. I'm not seeing bomb Cohawks. I just don't know why these are like the most annoying, like, lesser to find. It feels like they shouldn't be as rare as they are. Or there should have been like a den with them or something you could grind. Because most of the things in the game have like a designated spot you can go to just kill that enemy type. How would you rank all the story modes? I put a tier list on Discord. Oh, there we go, strong arms. I would put this on the same, like, I don't know. I feel like putting it on the same tier on a tier list is different than verbally saying I would put it, like, I'm struggling to say I would put it on the same tier as Octo Expansion. I think objectively Raiders is, like, as good as Octo Expansion, especially gameplay-wise, but it's, you know, obviously the story isn't, and it doesn't like mean as much to me. But yeah, this Octo Expansion and Octo Valley are my top 3. I don't know if I have a particular order, I guess. Okay, these bots are back. Well, Tong Chums, you can go to the one, like, the first thing in the game, or the first dungeon in the game that you're like underleveled for. I forget what it's called. The one that's just the ramp and it just spawns a million guys. There's a pretty good amount of Tong Chums there. I was struggling at first, but then I found that one again, and it didn't take too long. Yeah, I mean, Octo Expansion is just a case of like, from the get-go, there's just this level of intrigue with Octo Expansion that I just haven't felt with any other Splatoon game. Like, Raiders is like, there's mystery and there's excitement and there's stuff leading up to the end, but it's like, I don't know, you don't just get that immediate sense of oh, we actually didn't even kill that strong arms, I think. That was actually maybe we could do a little bit of prioritization of Power Egg collection. Does this game explain something new? I mean, it explains the origin of Big Run, which I feel like is pretty big, as well as some Deep Cut lore, or Deep Cut family lore at least. I don't know, because I don't think the quality of the story is like how like revelatory the lore was. I think there's like there could have been more in this game, but I don't know. I think the lore is good. The lore is good. It's just like, no spoilers. Is the story good? Yes, generally I would say it's good. Probably not. You probably shouldn't be in stream if you want no spoilers, because I will be spoiling things. But yeah, I have a no spoilers review if you want to check that out. Yeah, I mean naturalistic and like cool looking environments is like probably the game's biggest strength, if anything. I at least in terms of like, yeah, lore and world building and like intrigue. Just the environments in this game are really, really strong. Yeah, it's, I mean, it's interesting because I mean, this is like, I do want to make the video. I want to talk about this, and whatever lore video I end up making for this game is like, okay, guys, we need to. Did we even kill the strong arms again? The whole goal here is to kill the strong arms. So try to not beat it before we do that, I guess. I don't know. I'm not paying too much attention, so it might have been my fault too. But yeah. But yeah, the story, like, it's just interesting with Splatoon stories because it's like I don't know. I don't know how much I want them to like be really explicit about like their themes and stuff, because I do think like, while I'm glad Side Order and even Return of the Mammalians, like, I respect that they tried to have a point, right? Like Return of the Mammalians moving forward is the future. That's like the thesis of the story. You know, no matter how poorly executed, like that's obviously what they were going for. And in Side Order, you know, there's all the stuff with Marina, you know, kind of accepting change. It's a similar message, but it's like in a bit of a different context. It's like, you know, the fear of change and like wanting to just freeze things in time forever. And I like how explicit that was, but it's also like it did feel a little heavy-handed sometimes. Like I don't know, it wasn't bad. Like I like when Side Order tries to actually have a point. But it's I don't know. I want Splatoon to have themes, but I also want it to have like some level of subtlety, and I feel like, you know, it's either too subtle to the point where it's not really saying anything, or it's so explicit that it feels sort of like preachy and basic. So it's like it's a weird balance to strike, and I don't really know. I didn't even see the strong arms that time. I don't know. I'm just not sure. Like Raiders doesn't really attempt to have any kind of statement in the same way as Return of the Mammalians and Side Order. Which like I'm processing how to feel about that. Because it's like it's similar to Octo Valley. It's really similar to Octo Valley. Like kind of the conclusion I'm drawing in my mind is that it's like this is Octo Valley 2. Which I don't think is ideal. But it's also kind of cool. So I'm like, I'm really torn how to think about it. I'm sorry. I feel like my brain is kind of, I didn't get a ton of sleep last night. I had to wake up early for work. It's one of those Saturdays. So, apologies if I'm a little slow with my brain processing. Yeah, it feels like the Octo Valley of the Salmon is exactly. But the thing is, like, I don't think there will be a salmon expansion moment, right? Like, I really just can't see that happening with the way they've written, here's Strong Arms, by the way, with the way they've written the characters. Cool. So, I just don't know what to make of it. I just really don't know what to make of it at the current moment. Yeah, I mean, it being self-contained is fine. I don't think that justifies the writing being basic. I think it could be self-contained and still have like themes. Story can be story without having a specific message behind it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I like stories that say something. I like stories that aren't just there to provide the function of like, here's why you're playing the game. I don't know, like, I guess I'm trying to like figure out if it is saying something. Because I don't think Splatoon 1 was saying nothing either. I don't know, like that's, it's the thing in, like, I'm trying to understand something about myself, like why I find the lore compelling, even when the plot isn't, I guess, because I don't really know how to articulate that. Like that's, I mean, that's what I talked about in like, you know, Splatoon story and what it means to be human, but the whole reason Octo Valley kind of like works retroactively for me is because of Octo Expansion. But I did find the lore interesting like before that, but it's like, it does feel like they need to kind of tie it together somehow at the end. Like, they need to, I don't know how to, I really don't know exactly how to articulate it. I mean, this is like, this will be the video. That will probably take me a few months to write, so, I mean, I'll get there eventually, but yeah. Hey, Rock Wizard, thanks for dropping in. let me just double check. Have I made any more progress on bomb? I literally... Okay, so there are not bomb cohocks here. And we've killed 4 of them. I mean, I'm just gonna keep at it and yapping, honestly, and we'll see how far we get in the stream. You're like one of the 2 people who knows Unbeatable exists. Have you played the new Jamie Page DLC? I really want to. I haven't gotten around to it yet. I've literally just been... I've been working on editing my Raiders playthrough and playing Raiders. So I have not gotten a chance yet. Also, you know, like work and stuff. But I definitely want to play it soon. I've been listening to like other Jamie Page music actually. Like I still like I haven't heard much of her music. I've just been obsessed with like a few songs, so like there's still lots of stuff to discover. Oh, and it is, I don't know, I just let the YouTube recommended rabbit hole basically take me somewhere. There we go. I definitely think we're getting another spin-off. This game has been like super well received, and apparently it sold 500,000 just physical just in Japan, which means it has probably already sold several million worldwide. At least 2 or 3 probably. Maybe that's a bit much. I don't know. Probably at least 2 million. I wouldn't be surprised. So yes, I have to imagine. I'm sure the next thing will be Splatoon 4, but then after that, who knows? I mean, yeah, Japan is obviously the like most popular market, but that's still a lot for one country. What's your top 3 Jamie Page stuff? Bird Brain is probably my favorite. So I think the first one I actually listened to was like the Smots Gaming Celeste shitpost one, which is some more of that song, which I love that one. But yeah, Bird Brain. I just recently became obsessed with I Wish That I Could Fall. I know there's more of them that I'm forgetting. Nothing With You is one that I found that's like, I don't know if any of them are really obscure for an artist that big, but that one doesn't have like a music video or anything, but I really liked it. Yeah, I mean, 100% I'm glad this was its own game and not a DLC. Machine Love is really good. I feel like I'm not in on like it's like a huge like celebration. At least the music video. I don't normally rely that much on the music videos. I just like listening to the songs, but I don't know, the videos like this whole like celebration of like Teto and like all these like memes and stuff that I don't really know about. I'm just not fully in the loop, so I feel like I don't like get the full picture of that song. But it is really good as a song. Yeah, Rock for Cloud and Square Up are also very good. Yeah, 2028 seems really likely for Splatoon 4. Is the Sonic Adventure 2 post awesome? I do not think Raiders will get DLC. I hope they add a jukebox and a proper photo mode. If that's the only DLC this game gets, I would be completely satisfied. I don't know if we're gonna kill the strong arms in time. Try not to collect eggs, if you can hear me. There we go, we killed. Never, okay, we're good. I mean, yeah, 2027 reveal would make sense. I would hope it's like late 2027 reveal Probably realistically, like mid 2027 reveal and then mid 2028 release, because they like their summer releases for Splatoon. And I feel like I wish they wouldn't announce it a whole year out, but knowing Splatoon, they probably will. I need them to add a way to farm specific weapons. I keep hearing people say that if you consistently use a weapon of a certain weapon class, you're more likely to get drops of that weapon class, but then other people are like, no, that sounds fake. So I don't know if that's actually reliable or if that's real. But I've heard enough people say it that I feel like it might be true. Yeah, I hope they handle the news cycle better. I really hope they do. No, mainline Splatoon would be in a direct. I mean, I don't know why Raiders wasn't, but mainline absolutely. I mean, Splatoon 3 was a direct ender. Like, they closed the direct with Splatoon. Like, mainline Splatoon is definitely direct material. I do not think Splatoon 3 will get major updates now. I don't want it to, frankly. I just want them to make Splatoon 4 at this point. I mean, to be fair, Kraken, that is like a lot of video games. I feel like Nintendo is normally a little bit better about it, but like that's not uncommon at all. Remake Return of the Mammalians? No. Oh, we got an empty... I didn't realize we had an empty slot. I'm not sure if someone disconnected. I can let someone back in. I don't really know if they would do Seasonal Fest into Splatoon 4's lifespan. I would kind of guess no, but I don't know. It would be interesting then to have like the technically last Splatfest in Splatoon 3 just be like a random reused seasonal theme. Yeah, Splatoon doesn't need remakes. Like, I know people want like some kind of Octo Valley port, and I think that's like, that's at least a fair thing to talk about, even if I think it would be kind of weird. But literally everything else, no. There's no reason to remake anything Splatoon on Switch 1 or 2. Sometimes he just takes a long time to show up. There we go. Well, Team Cherry's a different story. Also, no, if they were silent until it was done, that would mean we... The problem is just the distance between the first trailer and the second trailer. I would love them to just show the game when it's done. That's not what they do. They show the game when it's 1% done, and then when it's 99% done. When it should be like, you know, 80 and 100, so we're not waiting so long between. If a fourth person wants to join, you can feel free to use the keyword. We might as well get 4 people in here. I don't know why I feel the need to check. Okay, yeah, slowly but surely. The S1 minigames? What, for a remake? I don't really, I mean, they can just add minigames like they did to Raiders. I don't think that needs to be remade. I mean, Side Order just, like, screams corporate, like, corporate was yelling at them to make, you know, something to advertise the expansion pass. Like, I don't know. I don't blame the developers for Side Order, I blame the higher-ups, but, like, yeah, that was not a good, that was not a good time to show the game. Obviously. At least with mainline Splatoon, it's like, I don't know, like the original Splatoon 3 trailer was also like practically, you know, you could tell they'd barely actually finished work on the game, but, you know, that you still knew a little bit more what to expect, like it wasn't misleading. Or it wasn't just nothing either, like at least we got like hints for like special weapons and stuff. I mean, we saw like, you know, we saw a few of them too for, like Trizuka and Whale and stuff. Hello, Numster. Hope you enjoy the beach. I feel like they shouldn't... I don't know. I guess it's not a problem that they teased the DLC, but I do feel like... I don't know. Well, that was the weird thing, is they they did tease DLC as early as the Direct, but then it kind of caught everyone off guard. Like that was the weird part. Is like no one even expected it so soon. And the reason we didn't expect it so soon is because they're like, well, surely they aren't very far along with it yet, and yeah, they weren't. So like, I don't know. It was a weird case of like the fans weren't like starving. Like we were in like, you know, the peak early era of Splatoon 3 content, and they're like, I mean, maybe they just wanted to capitalize on like the hype a little bit, but like. I don't know, man. I do think they also just thought they were going to be done with it sooner than they were. Change tanks? What's wrong with my tank? Oh. I mean, this is barely even like I'm literally just here to kill the strong arms. I don't need any kind of build for this. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of over Splatoon 3 DLC. I don't really like care. I feel like we've talked about this plenty before. Level editor would be really cool. Alright, where is he? There he is. Cool. Yeah, I personally hope they significantly innovate or maybe even replace Salmon Run. Cause I don't know, I was sick of Salmon Run in Splatoon 3. Like, I thought Salmon Run in Splatoon 3 didn't do enough to innovate the mode, and after Raiders did, I don't know, like, I have no interest in going back to Salmon Run as it is right now, if I'm being completely honest with you. Does that say plus 90? Yeah, maybe. Did a little bit of off-camera mining. What do you think a Splatoon 1 DLC would look like? I feel like I've been asked this before, and I think it would just be Octo expansion. Like, they literally said they had plans to, like, maybe add Octolings, but they wanted to, like, wait until they had an opportunity to, like, make it make sense in the story. So, like, literally if Splatoon 1 got DLC, it would just have been Octo expansion. You still need all the relics? Yeah, it's... I guess it'd be weird grinding the speedrun versus grinding a single file. Like, I don't know. I would like to replay the game at some point. I don't know if I would ever really speedrun it necessarily, but yeah, I've gotten very comfortable with just the setup I have on this. It'd be weird to go back to square one. Can you imagine OE on the Wii? Like, it would look cool, though. It would, I think visually it would be interesting. I don't know if they'd be able to pull it off successfully, but yeah. An hour into the game, you have to gamble Almonton for a 5-star? Oh, I've been watching it a little bit. I haven't watched, like, a full speed run, but I've, like, kind of skimmed through a few of them. I've seen that the time is getting chipped down a little bit day by day, so that's cool. I hope it gets to like 2 hours or less, because then it would be more like easily watchable. It's hard to sit down for like a 3-hour run. I mean, I'm sure it's much harder to actually play it. But just speaking as a spectator, yeah, it'll be 2 hours, probably not possible. Oh, dang. Yeah, I mean, it is unfortunate that it's like a world map, so like there probably aren't gonna be any like, you know, there aren't gonna be any like world skip type exploits or anything. I mean, also I assume, you know, things are just pretty much impossible if you're too underleveled. But yeah. I feel like 2 hours is probably possible with like a lot of optimization, but I don't know. I'm not gonna pretend like I actually know the speedrun that well. I just feel like it's early enough in the game's lifespan, and if we're already around 2.5 hours, then it seems like that would happen based on other speedruns, but I don't know. I guess it probably won't take that long to play this 50 times, right? Probably not the whole stream. I'm glad you guys are down for this, apparently. I do want to get that lore. I'm trying to fill out the Salmonid research. And this is the fastest way, I believe, to grind strong arms. I was about to call them big arms. Because it's only one floor and there's always one that spawns. I don't know if Goldie's happening today. Goldie and Bomb Cohawk are really annoying. But it'd be nice to get this one, and then I'm gonna do the secret boss to finish the stream and get the final relic thing. I'm still missing, like, most Primo weapons. Like, well, the weapon grind is going to be a whole other thing. Like I said, I don't know if I'll even do that on stream. I don't know what I'm going to stream after this, though. I mean, for the longest time, it's just been waiting for Raiders and then playing Raiders. Like, I don't know what I'll stream when I'm done with this. Can't you do sea surface? I mean, that definitely would not be faster than this, I don't think. You didn't see that death? You were correct, I did not. I was not looking. Deltarune again. I would like... Ooh, Primo Roller. If I ever wanted to use a roller in the game, I guess I could do that now. But I don't. I do actually want to replay Deltarune Chapter 5, maybe on stream before 6 comes out. Oh yeah, speaking of Deltarune, we got Deltarune news this week. I mean, not like news, but a newsletter, and I guess if it's a newsletter, there was news. But you know, that's interesting. Very big 7B, very scary. I am scared, but also very excited. It's interesting that they're working, because the implication with the progress page, my understanding was it was showing like the progress of the, you know, different aspects of the game that they're working on for, you know, Chapter 7 Side B, and then it said same time as 7, which at first I was like, I thought that was like a lore thing, and it was saying like it happens at the same time as Chapter 7. But I assume it actually means that it will come out as the same time as Chapter 7. I mean, probably both things are true. Like, there is a time skip past Chapter 6, but also the weird route will come out with Chapter 7. But it's interesting then that they're working on it so much now. Because Chapter 6, it seems like they still have like a, you know, decent amount of work to do with Chapter 6. He said he's still, like, you know, rewriting some scenes and adjusting rooms and stuff, so, like, I don't know. I guess I don't really have a great sense for how big the team is. But he said previously, like, it's not crazy to think that some members of the team could start working on Chapter 7 by the end of the year. And we're in August, and they're like, yeah, by the way, we're halfway done with the Chapter 7 weird route. It's like, oh, what? Like that, I don't know what that means for the weird route or for anything, but yeah, that's surprising. Yeah, I mean, I'm like interested, because I don't really want, like, you wouldn't think he would want the game to end on like a bad note, right? Like, I mean, maybe he would. Maybe that's the vision, but I don't like the idea of doing like the normal route kind of true ending first and then doing the weird route that like sucks. But I also like I'm definitely not a believer that you like have to do the weird route to get the true ending of the game, because that feels kind of antithetical to like the idea of breaking the game. It's interesting. Did that count as a strong arms kill? I'm not sure. But yeah, I almost hope it's like a simultaneous thing. Like if you've done the Chapter 5 weird route, it just like activates some like other path or like thing in the menu that you can do like before you get like the real ending of the game. The weird route ends where the true finale of 7 begins. Yeah, but I'm just thinking about, like, in terms of the player, like, I don't mean, like, canon chronological order. I just mean, like, the way the normal player plays the game as a completionist is play the weird route, or play the normal route, then play the weird route. And I guess, I mean, for most people, Genocide is the last run they're going to do of Undertale, but I feel like that was a little different because there's this whole, like, you know, there's a canon time loop, and it's like... Undertale kind of ends badly regardless of where you leave it, to be honest. Or at least knowing, I mean, I guess you can, you know, if you do True Pacifist and then never touch the game again, well, I mean, that's the thing that's so compelling to me about Undertale lore, is that it kind of never ends, canonically, because if you ever come back and decide to delete your save and replay the game, that's, like, canon to the story. So, like, literally how the game ends is left up to the player. But it doesn't seem like Deltarune is gonna do that exactly. So I'm very curious how he'll pull it off, basically. Do you prefer Raiders or Octo Expansion? I would still say Octo Expansion. It's just, I'm always going to have the bias. But also, I mean, generally I prefer like puzzle platforming over combat and like RPG mechanics anyway, so yeah, I would say I still prefer Octo Expansion. just the fact that you don't have like a true save file for Chapter 5 Weird Route makes me think there will be something weird with it. Like, something has to happen automatically. I guess that's what I'm caught up on, is maybe it will just be like evil red save file appears when you open Chapter 7, but I'm almost thinking it will like... What I think would be really cool is if you literally play them in parallel, where you like, if you have done the Weird Route up to Chapter 5, you start Chapter 7, and then it just like alternates back and forth between normal route and Weird Route scenes. I don't know if that would like make sense. I don't know if that'd be too confusing for the story or the pacing, but like that seems really cool to me. We've yet to bring up the player's ability to reset the story in Deltarune. Yeah, but like... It's not we don't know it's a time loop. I think that's the difference. There are timelines. I feel like it's basically confirmed there are timelines because you have like Azrael's drawer and Gaster acknowledging you copying and deleting save files and stuff. But that's different than a time loop. Like there can still be an ending when you have multiple timelines. There is only one ending, supposedly, regardless of timeline. That's kind of the whole thing that's being emphasized. So I feel like a time loop kind of, I've never liked time loop theory because it feels like it defeats the point of, like, the entire game is about the tragedy at the story's end. There is only one ending, your choices don't matter. And if there's a time loop, like, I know some people have spun that in a way that makes sense, because it's like, oh, your choices don't matter because everything will be reset, but like, I think that's... I don't like that. I don't like that understanding of it. I think the whole point is that there is an ending. If there's a time loop, then there's not an ending. The emphasis is being placed on ending. So, yeah. We are talking about Deltarune now, yes. Are normal and weird route the only routes in the game? Yes, depending on who you ask. There have recently been a lot of... Well, for a while there's been speculation of a third route, and especially after Chapter 5 it's ramped up. I don't think there will really be a full third route, but there will be... There seem to be lots of variations of things that can happen depending on your choices. They just don't necessarily happen at the end of the game like Undertale. So... yeah. The only thing that, I mean, I've said it before, but what bugs me about the Twisted Sword is everyone just assumes that you won't be able to make it in the Weird Route. And like, I just think we might be able to make it in the Weird Route. I don't think it's, like, I don't think we can be sure of that until, you know, until we see it. Which I guess, you know, that's the cop-out answer. We just don't know yet, but it's like, I'd rather... there are some things, that's what separates me from a Deltarune theorist, is there are some things where I would just rather say, we can't know that yet, rather than being like, but what if this happened? And it's fun to come up with, but what if this happened, things, but, you know, in this case, I think acting like it's a given, is what's annoying to me. Depends on if you say Undertale has 3 or 93 endings, yeah. But that's the thing, though. Like, I definitely... I don't know. It's hard to tell right now if the point Deltarune is making is there's only one ending, but your choices do matter because of, you know, it will change the context of the ending, or it will change how the characters have grown and changed over the story, despite... you know, suffering the same fate ultimately in the end, or if it's going to, you know, we are going to break, you know, the curse of there being one ending. I don't know. I feel like it's more compelling to comment on the inevitability of there being one ending, because then it's more of like a meta thing about like, you know, there can only be one script to a story. There aren't actually infinite, you know, choices you can make. But I don't know. We just we kind of just have to wait and see. What if Chapter 6 is first-person shooter? I mean, we got a platformer last time, so who knows? I do think it's fun that he's willing to experiment so much with gameplay styles, like... I don't know, Deltarune could have just been, like, Undertale 2 gameplay-wise. And I feel like most people would have been happy because they're just playing it for the story, but, it is really cool how much the gameplay is evolved. Or, it's not exactly evolved, because I know that's actually a common complaint with Deltarune, is like, the actual RPG mechanics are really shallow, but there's just a million, like, gimmicks and new mechanics and overworld stuff introduced, that it still adds variety to the gameplay. Which, I think for the type of game it is, that's the right choice. Where's Strong Guy? There you are. Although I will say, Chapter 6... It sounds like Chapter 6 isn't being ambitious gameplay-wise, because he's just like, yeah, I'm just locking in and telling you all the mysteries. Well, not all the mysteries. He explicitly said it's not all the mysteries, but, you know, answering a big mystery that will probably have a ripple effect and answer some other questions as well. So, I'm expecting Chapter 6 to basically just be like a 5-hour cutscene, and I'm completely okay with that. Just got here, did I miss anything? Not really. Talking about Deltarune at the moment. But we're just doing some grinding. I mean, I like Deltarune's gameplay. I wouldn't want it to literally be a visual novel, but like, you know, when Toby locks in on storytelling, I am seated. I am there for that, so I trust him. Like, if it's just a 5-hour lore dump, then I'm cool with that this time around. It's kind of time. Okay, we're gonna finish before Strong Guy. Hang on. No, kill. Oh wait, did we get him? We might have actually gotten him there, I'm not sure. Sorry, I keep activating Big Man at the end and then we have to wait. I mean, for most video games, I would not want them to literally be a 5-hour cutscene, but Deltarune is like... I don't mean literally a cutscene. Like, obviously, I think we're going to explore a world, probably a dark world. He already said there will be, like, a chapter boss. I'm sure there will be new enemies and stuff. I'm exaggerating a little bit. My point is just, it will be very story-focused, and I think Toby's writing is engaging enough that is fine. It is an RPG. That is the type of game for long cutscenes. Thoughts on Pink's friend dialogue? I don't really know if I have thoughts on it. I think like it's really interesting. It was really interesting that when it came out, because it kind of changed our understanding of what friend is, but I don't really know what to make of it until friend actually does anything. I don't know, friend is a weird thing where it's like I genuinely don't know if we're ever going to get answers on it, because I know some people are convinced it's like really like plot important, and I'm like, It's at least secret boss important from the looks of it. But I don't really know. We don't know that it is the pointed tail, or it's not even an it anymore. I mean, friend is like it's a hunting pack of cats. So I don't know, bro. I really don't know what that means. I'm still holding out that there will maybe be a secret boss. It just won't be a Shadow Crystal boss. It will be like, you know, the results of collecting the Shadow Crystals, getting the Pure Crystal maybe takes you to the last secret boss. Although if it is Sham, which I kind of want it to be, then it wouldn't be all that secret. If it, you know, they're just chilling in Castletown and we're like, hey, fight us. But that would still be an optional boss, I guess. I don't know. I'm fine. I'm ready for Deltarune's new home. I'm literally just ready for the lore drop, which again I don't know. It's not the end of the game. I'm sure some stuff. Again, he explicitly said some stuff is being saved for Chapter 7, which obviously makes sense. But I'm hoping it's like the deaths. I want to like understand anything about deaths finally, and I'm pretty sure we're at least getting that. I'm not gonna make a save for a third route unless it's actually confirmed to be a thing. If it's a thing, I'll replay the game up to that point. I'm not gonna do that ahead of time. Yeah, I mean, it feels like I think Holiday Manor is like almost a lock for the Dark World, assuming there is a Dark World. I mean, he keeps saying the chapter will be shorter and more straightforward. There's a non-zero chance the whole thing is just in the Light World. I don't feel like they would do that though. I feel like it would be I mean, they've set up Rudy. I feel like it has to be like a Holiday House Dark World where we learn about like Noelle and Des. Like I don't know. It's really difficult for me to imagine it being anything other than that at this point. Des monologue where the track Deltarune. The track Deltarune is probably Chapter 7. I would have to imagine. But yeah. Although, to be fair, I guess New Home, if you think about the neutral ending happening before True Pacifist, I guess that would be like Chapter 6, quote-unquote, of Undertale in a way. Like, just in terms of the point in the story. I don't know, though. We'll see. There's a third route and it requires me to hurt the Kagos? I'm never doing it. I mean, I feel like we're getting a night reveal. I feel like we have to get a night reveal. I don't know. So probably if they are revealed, we probably are also fighting them. But also, like, I don't think I don't know. It's hard, like, because the final boss of the game can't just be the knight, right? Like, that feels too simple. I don't know. That might be, like, theory brain overcomplicating things, but, like, there's gonna be an angel. Whatever the angel is, if it's Noelle, if it's the soul, if it's Gaster, you know, there's an angel fight, almost certainly, I think. And somehow that's tied to the knight, but I don't think it is the knight. New theory, Glenn Fiddler's the knight. We've been saying that since the side order days. It's not a new theory, unfortunately. Sorry, I keep trying to kill Big Man so we can get the chest earlier. It feels like the penultimate fight, yeah. I'm kind of thinking we're getting a Carol boss fight, if I'm being completely honest. I guess to clarify, I'm not a Carol Knighter. I'm a Death Knight believer. In which case, Carol would be a separate thing. But Carol, like, knows about the Dark Worlds. So, like, her being in one. I guess it's still like her being like a literal like suburban mom fighting us in the Dark World would be kind of weird. Like people thought there would be an Asgore fight, but then in retrospect it's like, okay, yeah, like it'd be weird for Asgore to have any reason to fight Chris, but I don't know. I mean, there's clearly something else going on with Carol. She's clearly antagonistic. Well, that's what I'm picturing the angel fight as, like a, you know, fighting god. We already had the Titan fight, which is, you know, fighting demigod, effectively, so... I don't think that... I personally do not put too much stock into the Jackenstein maze imagery. I know it's a thing, and it, like, kind of lines up, but Aren't we out of symbols anyway? Do we even have any left? I figured we were just, kind of done with that anyway. I mean, the Firegrave thing was always stupid. Like, I don't blame people for not realizing the weird route would all be Noelle focused, because I wasn't really totally sure about that either, but, yeah, I mean, the idea of Chris getting Toriel to kill people with fire is... that was not happening. Titan versus Salmonarch? I feel like Salmonarch wins. I don't know. I feel like I've heard some power scaling debates in the context of, like, Deltarune characters do not scale very well at all. Because, like, if the Salmonarch goes into a Dark World, then it becomes even more powerful. And like, if you can break the Titan's face shield with like physical, or I mean magical strength, but like basically brute force, right? So like, if a Rude Buster breaks the Titan's face, then I'm pretty sure a Salmonarch beam would also. I think it wins those. Fireshock hasn't Fireshock is in the code now for Ralsei. I don't think it was in the code in chapter 2. I could be wrong about that, but I don't think that's the case. Can the Fun Gang beat a Dark World Salmonarch? I mean, Susie has, like, Hope Core plot armor. Because, I mean, the mechanic is strong. I feel like we gotta compare the mechanic to the Fun Gang, then. Because I think the mechanic in a Dark World, I think solos the Fun Gang. Pretty easily. Because they have all the gadgets, but now they're magical. Yeah, if the prophecy says they win. Splatoon is the Dark World of a local aquarium. I would, yeah. I would imagine the Salmonarch could still summon Salmonids. I mean, those are literally eggs coming out of its body. I don't know if it even needs the 7 rings for that. I sort of just assumed it could do that. Yeah. No, mechanic is... if we're actually talking power scaling, mechanic is, like, probably the strongest in the Splatoon verse at this point. And compared to Deltarune, yeah, they're they're like top 1. The Sulkin is good enough to no-hit anything? Okay, but can you no-hit the Salmonarch fight in Splatoon? Because I don't know if I can. Because there's that part where you have to do the bot hops, and it just shoots the beam at you before you have a chance to call the bot hop over. I still don't actually know how you do that part without taking damage. I mean, hop off my goat Agent 3, but yeah, I don't think they win those. I think Agent 3 does not win those against the mechanic. Depends if they have the special limiter off, maybe. It's literally like the with or without the Infinity Gauntlet of Splatoon. Well, but the mechanic breaks the limiter, so never mind. Yeah, no, mechanic clears. If Deep Cut was smarter. Okay, can you answer for me as a speedrunner why in the final boss sometimes the bot hop, like, or the bot call just doesn't work? Like, I feel like I'm going insane. I've played the final boss 2 times, and you press the X button, and Deep Cut just, like, doesn't come. And I don't, like, it's just that part of the game, I feel like. And it's just, like, broken. And I don't understand why. I think people... The Princess Cannon people scale too high. I don't think it's all that. I think, I mean, the bot is also kind of nuts on its own. I think the bot could probably tank a Princess Cannon. Considering it can, drill through the head of a god, basically. If they're moving already, they have to stop before they can be called. I wish it would like buffer it. That's annoying. I feel like it should just buffer it so if, you know, they jump over as soon as possible. Because then if you press X at the wrong time during that fight, they just like don't come ever. And it's weird. It feels like an obvious like kind of oversight with the fight. Like otherwise the boss fight is good, but that part annoys me. I mean, I think the Nils statue... I think it depends on whether you believe the Nils statue was actually trying to destroy the entire world. Like, I don't think the shot was enough to literally blow up the entire world. I think it was literally just starting with Inkopolis. So, like, that's still powerful. Like, the Princess Cannon isn't nothing, but, I think people overstate how insane it is. Oh. Yeah, I mean, well, the exploration bot is literally invincible gameplay-wise. I don't know if it's fair to take that into account. I don't know, maybe we should be power scaling the Maverick or Engineer or whatever. We need to come up with a real name. I think it's the Maverick. I think we're supposed to call the guy the Maverick based on the soundtrack. But it's not actually said anywhere in the game. They just call him the Engineer, so I don't know. Oh, so yeah, Pearl has to charge up the Princess Cannon for 3 minutes. That is an important factor. We call them Ted? Well, no, they're no. We know their last name is Hohojiro, I guess, but I don't know. I'm gonna go with the Maverick until I might make like a short about that, honestly. Because I don't really want to make just like lore explained videos. I want to have like opinions on the lore. But it might be nice to get out some YouTube shorts to just be like, here is like baseline lore you should understand about Raiders. Ted Hohojiro. What are we at, out of curiosity? 27 more, okay. Probably not the most interesting gameplay this stream, but we got the yapping full steam ahead, so... The name would probably be a shark joke. I mean, I don't know if every single person in the family for the past 100 years has to be named after a shark pun. There are some normal names in Splatoon. Do you know who Ichabod? I think it's just a joke. I don't think it's like a character we're supposed to know about. It's just some guy, because it's a message in a bottle. Like it's just supposed to be messages in bottles that washed up on like the hideout ship, or on the islands, I guess. But yeah, I think he's just a joke character. I don't think he's like related to anything else. Yeah, it's a good bit. I love Ichabod. I also accidentally called him Inkabod. I didn't even notice that until I was editing my playthrough. I called him Inkabod, and no one corrected me until I, like the third stream, I was like, oh, that says Ichabod. Oh, okay, we're back to this point of Splatoon speculation where people think that an existing band is going to be the idol group. For some reason, that was a huge thing from Splatoon 2 to 3. Like, Nintendo doesn't do that. The whole point of the idols is like the new marketable characters of the game. It'd be really, really weird if existing characters became the idols. I really don't think that's ever going to happen. Like, the closest we got to that was Oct, I guess, but like... that was just a supporting character in a story. Yeah, you'll be lucky. I mean, there was some Splat Band fan service in this game with the Shiver photos at least, but yeah, no, I mean, they're not the whole point of the idols. I mean, it'd be really lame. I don't know. As much as I love Chirpy Chips, like, I want the new characters of the game to be new characters. I wouldn't want them to just be existing characters repurposed. That'd be really weird. Biggest lore drop of Raiders is Big Man's YouTube channel. It was like one of the ones I was the most excited about. The photo of Deepcut's ancestors is just a gender swapped version of them. Yeah, it kind of is. I'm surprised I haven't seen any fan art of them, honestly. I feel like the Mavericks design is pretty cool. It looks very like it looks very like Octoling OC, honestly. I don't know. The hair looks it low-key looks like Octoboy, doesn't it, actually? Which Splatman member is currently popular enough to be 3D-ified? Maybe like Yoko, maybe Tau Blue. I don't know. I mean, they're definitely not on the level of like Chirpy Chips. Yoko is a cool design. I would like to see a model of that, but I don't know. What if Octolings really looked like that 100 years ago? I mean, they don't look that different, right? They're just a bit more, like, realistically adult proportioned, but, like, I don't know. I kind of just assumed it was stylized because it's an illustration, but I didn't think it was, like, I don't know. I don't feel like it's that weird. I guess I'm used to characters looking different in 2D art than 3D art, so I don't think too hard about it. Yeah, I mean, I think, yeah, for their, at least, I mean, Splatoon 1, they were, like, literally supposed to clearly look like, you know, like, old war photos. Which is kind of why they're like that. You have, like, the realistic, like, Cuttlefish and Octavio and stuff, so, like, I feel like it's still just kind of playing into that. But, I don't know, I guess to me it's not, like, different enough to feel, like, jarring. I don't know, I keep popping this early. Oh, there we go. Good timing, actually. There we go. Nope. Just floated up into the chest. Is it too late for the Cuddletavia focused story mode? It should have been Return the Mammalians. I will always say that. That's what it should have been, but I do think it's too late now, yes. Brother aging just shrunk him? Yeah, I mean, it's really just the heads. I feel like the heads are a bit smaller to look realistically proportioned. I don't feel like the bodies are like that off. Dissonant Melody, that's what it's called. For some reason, I was actually thinking about that comic the other day. I couldn't remember the name of it. Did they like stopped making that, right? The artist who worked on that? I haven't seen anything from it in literal years, so I assumed they just gave up on it, but I don't remember. I should say gave up on it. I mean, they made a lot of cool art. Oh, am I getting 5-star drops? I'm like high-key not paying attention. Oh, I didn't even get enough eggs for special. Oh my god. I was not doing anything this round. That's my bad. I literally, okay, you guys just did everything. I was like trying to not like focus bosses too much because I didn't want to finish before getting the, whatever, we got it. Dissonant Melody is a fan comic by, I don't remember the artist's name. If you guys know the artist, feel free to say it. Oh wait, was that the Good Rapid Pro? I don't know if it was Primo. Oh, never mind. Not Primo. But that it is the Rate of Fire one, so if that was Primo, that's a 1-star. Okay, never mind. Did I don't know what I thought I saw. The Cuddletavio Bible. So it's made by yeah, like a, I mean, the comic itself wasn't explicitly shipping them, I think, but the artist did. They made Cuddletavio art that was shipping them, but the comic was supposed to be like, it was because, you know, they have this, like, they knew each other before the Great Turf War, and now they have this kind of bitter rivalry, so it was supposed to be, like, how they met, and, you know, like, when they were friends before they had the falling out and before the war happened. That's the premise of the comic. I literally haven't read it in, like, years. I do not remember, like, most of it. But yeah, it was just, I remember it being impressive. It was just it was long and had good art for a Splatoon comic. Oh, there we go. Still not Primo, though. Okay. Yeah, you can post it in the Discord. At least we got somewhat Old Man Yowie and Grandfest. Yes, them standing next to each other. I mean, I do agree though. I mean, that's the best we're gonna get. I don't even like, I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm a Cuddle Tavio shipper exactly. I just am like, I like ship them platonically, and like if it's romantic then I don't care because it's the same thing because it's Old Man Yowie. I don't know. I like their dynamic basically, and I think there is potential there, and I did enjoy Dissonant Melody. This is Splatoon, that's the best we get. I mean, I guess so. I don't know, I'm not even getting, I'm playing too much on autopilot that I'm not even getting eggs for Showstopper. There we go. We get Pearlina and what's ever going on between Mechanic and Shiver, to be fair. Because there's something going on. I don't know exactly what it is, but there's something. Boom. What's going on between Mechanic and all of Deep Cut? I feel like the big man Mechanic relationship is purely platonic. I can't see it being much more than that. I mean, yeah, it's one-sided. Well, I don't know. They accept becoming a member of Deep Fam, whatever that means. But yeah, it's a little, the Shiver advances seem a little one-sided. I thought I saw him spawn. No, he's about to spawn. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Someone said that message about when he shows up, and that is correct, I think. There we go. Just got raiders? Nice. Hope you enjoy. That ass slap was personal. Well, no one can agree that it's an ass slap. I thought it was an ass slap, but people keep trying to tell me, no, she slapped the shoulder, she slapped the tank. Like, I don't know. That one's a little more ambiguous. With Shiver, that is not ambiguous. They were full freak with the Shiver cutscene. But it's not just her like intimidating or asserting dominance, because then she acts all like tsundere and like bashful after it. Like why would she like why would she back off and be like all pouty after it? Like I feel like she clearly like overstepped and then was like, oh shit. I don't know. I mean I don't know how deep we needed to get into the Shiver wanting Mechanic character analysis, but I don't know. I can't buy that it was just an intimidation tactic, because then she wouldn't have reacted like that afterwards. Oh hey Gooberling. I mean, a lot of things about Shiver are morally questionable, so I don't know if that would be the deciding factor. That scene happens immediately before Shiver starts cackling maniacally, talking about stealing from the Salmonids. So there's a couple of things to unpack there. See, that's not true. I saw people say the Mechanic only speaks directly to Fry. I'm like, no, I know. There's a Shiver line where, Is it when she's sewing? She says like something, so the mechanic says something to her, and then she's like, even if that's empty flattery, I like it. So like, the mechanic literally complimented Shiver. So the Fry thing I think is just Fry fans begging for scraps. Like the mechanic does not only talk to Fry. that is fake news. Girl failure or genuinely insane, call it. I think it is both. Okay, we're about to get big guy. There's big guy. Wait, kill. Okay. I think that counted. It's hard to tell when he's disappearing into nothingness. Oh, awesome timing. Yeah, I mean, I like Fry way more now. I just think the mechanic thing is a stretch. Shiver compliments the mechanic's watch that doesn't exist? I don't know if I've seen that one. The mechanic rides Big Man. I mean, this is true. I don't know if we are meant to interpret that as romantic. What are we at? 18 more. Almost there. Shout out to this team for sticking with me the whole time. Yeah, for anyone who isn't aware, we're the reason I'm playing this over and over again is because I'm trying to get the Salmonid research. Saving that for after I get the gadget parts? I mean, is there a way to like intentionally grind for gadget parts? I kind of just assumed you had to like play the game enough. I guess it depends on the tank you use, right? I think that gives you the like appropriate gadgets. But I don't know if there's anything beyond that. I mean, and equipping the legendary loot, obviously. Yeah, I mean, I would only play on Super Spicy pretty much at this point in the game. I'm already over leveled for every Super Spicy, so might as well. Yeah, I'm not. that's why I'm saying. I don't know. I personally would not even put conscious effort into gadget grinding. Salmonid seems like the only thing currently I can like actively focus. Like I did relic grinding. And then all that's left is like get all the primo weapons and get all the gadget parts, which like there's no like really good method to get each specific one. Whereas with the Salmonids, you can go to specific dens to get all the bosses. You know, you can like grind for goldies. You can. There's actually like a methodology there, which is why this is the approach I'm taking. Yeah, I mean, I assume I don't have all the gadget parts for the gadgets I'm using. I don't know. I never even really checked. To me, that's like bottom of the priority list. Well, primo weapons might be more bottom of the priority list because honestly, I don't know if I'll ever do that. I don't really know if that's necessary, but yeah. Come on. Primo Steam Blaster. Okay. Don't mind if I do. Get me out! Okay. It goes on its way. Oh, you need gems to craft gadget parts? I don't even know if I knew that. Oh, you need them to upgrade, right? Or do you, I don't know. I don't know if you probably need it to craft some of them, I guess. Prevos get logged. Okay. Well, but aren't gadget parts also tracked in the Horde? I thought all of them are. Like, gadget guide. Oh, I guess it says you get the checkmark medal even if you don't have all the parts. So fair enough, I guess. Because yeah, what you need all the primos for the checkmark there. Okay, well, I get what you're saying, but I still think like if you intentionally do Salmonids, I guess yeah, weapons is higher priority than gadgets in theory, but also not. Because weapons are the most random. My point is that weapons are the most random, because even gadgets you can slightly manipulate based on the tank you're using. Like Salmonids, you go to the right dens, gadget parts, you choose the right tank, whereas weapons, like, you literally just have to pray. So that's why I feel like if you focus on that last, then you're doing less grinding because you're doing the other things while also getting gadget parts. That's at least my thinking. You do get a shiny icon if you get all the gadget parts. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, I mean, it's still basically brain. And a second medal, really? Oh my god. What would 100% speedrun of this game look like? Would that be like a month? would that be like remotely feasible? Not good. It's like entirely RNG. That would actually be awful. That might be like literally the worst 100% run ever. I could see like a all dungeons run at least. That could be cool. Still long. Still kind of painful probably, but at least a little better. 100% Splatoon Raiders in 1 week. I hope no one does that to themselves. I have not gone Goldies yet. Hello, Dan. You should get back on Raiders instead of playing Splatoon 3, which you are doing for some reason. We're totally not killing this guy before we get eggs, are we? Hang on. No, we are. Focus the guy. Focus the guy. Okay, thank you. Nice. What are we at? I know we still have like a decent amount left. 14. Okay. Yeah, Goldies don't seem that bad because they're not that rare. Like, there's only like 5, maybe 6 different anomalies that can occur, and I think the odds, the vibe I get is that the odds are the same for all of them. Maybe Goldies are a bit rarer. I'm not sure. But it's really not that bad to just kind of walk around the mining levels and get the Goldie when you can. I still bomb Coax are literally the hardest thing in the game for me to kill enough of. And I was trying to combine that with Goldie hunting. Where's our guy? There's our guy. Cool. I needed one more goalie and it took 45 minutes to... Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I'm sure that I probably won't bother with goalies in this stream. It'd be nice if I could do like most of the other stuff, but I'm not completely sure. 1 second, I gotta check something. Sorry. Okay, I'm here. Does anyone know? Gooberling, I don't know if you've done bomb Cohawks yet. There's the one mining level, but I just feel like there has to be a better spot in the game. Someone was saying like floor like 97 through 99, but I don't know if that's more consistent for bomb Cohawks. Because I have like 40 left, but it takes like 10-15 minutes to do like 10 of them with my current method, which is not great. Wrong spawns a few of them guaranteed on the regular version. Okay. Yeah, we can test it. I'd like to... This seems to be the best way to get strong arms as far as I can tell, so we might as well stick with this. We got like 14 left. Like 13 at this point, I think. I finished bomb coax, but I don't really know where. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I did bottomless buffet to get all the relics, so like I would have thought... Well, maybe they're only on the higher levels, because I honestly, I was just replayed like 1 through 30 over and over. Or like sometimes I went up to like 50, but like... I just, again, I don't really like bottomless past 100. I don't really like the floors being random, it's just kind of less fun to me. I don't really care to grind that personally. Tater Rocks mining level. I think that's the one I was using. Which, like, yeah, it's decent, it's just still pretty slow. A den would be better. I didn't even see a strong arms if there was one. That's my bad. We killed it? Okay, let me... 11. Okay, so it does seem to count kills in multiplayer. I was still not totally sure. It seems like if anyone kills a thing in multiplayer, you get the kills for it. So that's really good, actually. Because I think more things spawn in multiplayer, right? So that you basically want to be doing this in multiplayer. Taking up 5 bomb cogs in maybe 3 minutes. Okay, thank you. I will look into that next. Playing this game 10 times the past 2 weeks has its benefits, yeah? I suppose. I don't know what I'm like playing like really like stupidly and badly. I feel like I'm not exactly showcasing off the skills I have gained from grinding this game for like 30 hours this week. Because I'm kind of just mindlessly trying to get these the research right now. But yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, so 10 more. 10 more, let's go. Boom. I'm excited to edit my reaction to the the secret boss, because that was a very fun stream. I need to get that 4-hour video down to like hopefully like 40 minutes maybe. That's probably doable considering how much I was able to trim down the playthrough. But yeah, I'd like it to not be a super long video ideally. Yeah, Slam and Lids just have a den, thankfully. Most of the normal bosses, I think all of the normal bosses have a den dedicated to them, so there's an easy grind spot. The fish stick one was annoying until I started using Blaster, and then I'm like, oh wait, this is really easy actually. So that's, yeah, generally those are very reliable. There we go. Yeah, blasters are very nice for salmonids. I've seen some builds too for like, there's weapons like rollers and chargers in this game. Personally, I'm not really, I don't see much reason to use them, or at least that's not really like my playstyle, but I've seen some cool builds and stuff. I think it was Latias posted a clip of them like, you know, basically using one of those builds where you never touch the ground and you're just floating around with an E-liter. And it did look pretty cool. Roller, I haven't seen anyone really push roller in this game. I don't, maybe I've just have not been exposed to that. I feel like rollers just kind of are not good. Maybe Dynamo is, I'm not sure. Is Vindicta Deadlock? Maybe? I have friends who play Deadlock and that name sounds familiar. I'm like 50 levels above you? Yeah, I've been playing a bit. It is Deadlock, okay. I mean, I barely, you know, I've barely seen gameplay. I just have friends who play it and talk about it in VC. So I know the names of some characters. Oh yeah, Brush! Yeah, I don't know. Brush is usable in the game, but I haven't seen anyone make like a crazy strong build with it. I mean, everything's good when you're over leveled, but like, I feel like they scale worse. But I don't know. I didn't really spend much time trying to use them in this game. Sometimes you remember strong R, sometimes you don't. Yeah, it's funny. Like I appreciate the attention to detail of having you, you know, remember previous areas that are like important, rather than like just revisiting them. But it is like, it is funny that you can just change. I mean, I guess that's always been a thing with the Splatoon flashback stuff. But yeah, you're rewriting the past. I do feel like I'm getting a decent amount of gadget parts out of this. I don't know how many of them are new. When they pop up like that, does that mean they're new, or does it do that for ones you've already had? I like don't know why I don't pay attention to the results screen in this game. I feel like my mind just like blots it out. Like I have a weird thing with that. When there's too much information on the screen in a video game, sometimes I just like legit like won't see something, but like I will just never see it. It's not like it'll take me a while to see it. Like I forget if this happened on stream or just with my friends, but like there's the little icons next to the health bar whenever you have like a temporary effect active. Like right now I have the damage boost thing. Like I did not notice those icons until I had beaten the secret boss of this game. I don't know why. I never thought to look down for my health bar for like active, like I don't know. Like my brain just literally blotted that out entirely. And I was like, why is my HP like a weird value? Like why if I thought I buffed my HP to 400%, why is it like some weird number? And then I'm like, oh, you get HP when you level up. I literally did not notice that you get HP when you, even though it says on the screen like HP up, like I just it never clicked in my brain like how much HP you get. I don't know. There's just weird stuff in this game. I mean, there's obviously some of it is like sensory overload, like when the screen looks like this right now, where it makes sense. But I feel like it's in the calmer moments of the game where I just literally like ignore the information the game is giving you. Yeah, to be fair, it does feel like the temporary buffs could be like above your head or something. I mean, I don't know. They're like not important enough to like take up real estate in the middle of the screen, but yeah, it's not exactly easy to look at them. I've barely been playing Bottomless at all, Dan. Bottomless is not the goal here. 6 more. I'm 95.6 salmon in research. That's what you should be worried about. 6 more, let's go. I have A-ranked the arcade games, yes. Landing sucks. Landing is like literally not fun. The other ones were like frustrating and hard, but kind of fun. Landing is like not fun. Landing is like made by the devil. Like I don't know where they were on when they made Landing, bro. You thought hopping was worse? Hopping is the second worst. Landing, it just depends on the levels you get. Some of the layouts are just like literally like evil. Like, do you know how many points you need for landing? I think you basically just have to clear all 10 levels and you get the A rank. So, yeah. I don't know. If you've cleared them and you haven't gotten the A rank, then I don't know what to tell you. Are there any clues for Splatoon 4 in the lore? I would not say so, really. I guess the state of Big Run is unclear, whether or not that will continue in the next game. But other than that, I would not really say there are like bits of foreshadowing or anything. Inkavad, yeah, Inkavad will be heavily featured in the story of Splatoon 4, I'm sure. For me, it's the controls and the salivator, but yeah. Like I don't know. I get what the controls are, and it's like I just hate it. I just hate it. And like you have to be so perfect. This didn't actually matter really as far as A ranking it, because you only get 30 bonus points for getting a good landing, but it's like it's so precise for no reason. Like why is it so hard to get those 30 points? Ichabod will find love with Glenn Fiddler in Splatoon 4. He will leave behind his angelfish for the Fiddler Crab. Where is the guy? There he is. Just on time. How did Glenn Fiddler become a meme here? It goes back to the side order days. I guess it doesn't take that long to explain. A bunch of people make theories about Glenn Fiddler being important in side order based off of a lot of really stupid evidence that didn't actually make any sense, and I made fun of it. And then it became a running bit that Glenn Fiddler is just behind every mystery in the Splatoon universe, basically. And also, he's like an Easter egg in most of my video essays where I sneak him in at some point. I lost count already. Four more. Yeah, thank God green salivators are only virtual. People did like the Fiddler gaming bit. I'm happy with that one. How does green salivator relate to green gaster? I mean, it is green and I don't know if it's really in between. It goes in between the stupid fan things that kill you forever. I don't like that. Well, it wasn't the seismic activity that caused Big Run, it was like the electromagnetic fields. Which I don't think are directly related. I'm not sure if the Salmon Arc was supposed to be responsible for the tectonic shift. Or if that was just kind of a separate thing that happened. I guess it would make sense if it was all connected. Big Run was actually always Deep Cut's fault because Raiders is a time loop. God, I hope there's never... I just really hope there's never time travel in Splatoon. I'm so scared for the next game. Please, Nintendo, do not take past theming too literally. It's already been 2 hours of the stream. Oh my god. Yeah, this takes a while. This is basically what I've been doing in my free time all week. Is this kind of stuff. What's your favorite Raiders boss? Honestly, it might be Flapatizer. I think they kind of peaked early. I know a lot of people really like Pain Course. Something about Flapatizer. I really like the design. I really like the arena. I like the attacks. And just the fact that it's always flying is kind of interesting. I don't know, I really like Flapatizer. Salmon Arc obviously has the spectacle, but well, actually the secret boss is really good too. I don't know if I like the secret boss more than Flapatizer. I like the secret boss's design a lot. It's just so long. It's so long. I don't know if I like... Maybe once I'm more leveled for it, we'll see if I like it more. I mean, I loved it, to be clear, but it was a little too long, I think, for me. And I don't know. I want boss fights to be long, but there's an upper limit there, I think. Yeah, the silent screech attack is, I mean, that's so cool. That's like one of the coolest attacks in Splatoon ever. Yeah, I don't know. So many people were so confident that Raiders was like the past-themed game before launch, and like they never implied that ever. Like it was really weird. Like I called it out in a video that like I got a comment of someone calling it a prequel. I'm like, what are you talking about? That was not stated anywhere. I am really glad they have the Grandfest scroll in there just so we can be like 100% post Grandfest. Like it was obvious to me, like, cause they've always done the real-time timeline thing, but yeah, I'm glad they threw that in there just so we can all be on the same page. Yeah, people are so attached to the idea of it being the Gear Grub Fun Fest. Like, who cares? What does that mean for anything? And Shiver does reference it, by the way, in the game, but it's like, but it doesn't matter, because it obviously it doesn't matter. I don't know why people thought it would matter. Yeah, well, some people thought it was past themed, like, yeah. I don't know. I could see the angle of like people seeing the Salmonids being more like primal or whatever, which like isn't exactly what they even are though. It's like, I don't know. Okay, I keep forgetting. Sorry. Well, I haven't gotten it yet. Okay, keep going. What would the game look like if Grub won? It would look exactly the same. Hello, Shiver. Oh, I can't talk to you while we have the menu up. I'm sorry. Nate, I have a whole video on my channel called "What Will Splatoon 4 Be About?" where I say why I don't want that to be the case personally, but I can't rule it out completely. Yeah, yeah, it's already so food themed anyway. I was thinking about like Deep Cut and like how they, like their story, and I'm like, I don't think Gear Grub and Fun affected that, but yeah, literally, like, we're acting as if the entire game is not literally themed around food anyway. I'm not, I don't think Nintendo is attached to the idea of the Great Turf War any more than I am. It hasn't mattered for a while in Splatoon's lore. I think it would be kind of weird to like backtrack to it at this point. Like, there's so much you can do with past that isn't just like the one lore thing we already know from the past. But I don't know. It'll be hard to have all the idols be relevant in Splatoon 4? Yeah, which is why I hope they aren't there, personally. I'm not expecting them to be either. I mean, the Salmon arc is kind of a force of nature. I'd rather have a intelligent antagonist next. I think it'd be nice to have another speaking character who we can actually take seriously, which, I mean, I couldn't take Grizz seriously. I can only half take Order seriously, and definitely not once it becomes Smallisk. So it's literally been since Tartar since we've had like a real speaking antagonist who's actually like well written and interesting. Oh, did I get it? There we go. Hell yeah. Okay, we can read the I forget we actually get the lore to read from this. The Salmonid mutated after being continuously exposed to Spiralite. Its strong desire to become more delicious than any other Salmonid stokes its competitive spirit. So it is Salmon Goku. It skillfully wields its weapons because it once mistook tongs for a bomb and threw them. It discovered its weapons by rummaging through containers that washed up on the beach. Its tough armor is made of layers of interlaced flotsam. Perhaps its bare fins are exposed because it's confident in its battle skills. I see. I know it pops up on the bottom right, I missed it. Okay, so... what, onion ring. We're looking for onion ring. Is that one of these? No. Is it one of these? Where's the one you mentioned for oh, it's a ruin. It's a ruin. It's a ruin. There we go. Okay. Trying to get bomb coax. Oh, nice. This also has seasoned steel eels, which I need. So, okay, this is perfect. Yeah, almost there. Not on super spicy. Oh, shoot. Oh, well, okay. Well. Well, super spicy. I need 30 of the seasoned steel eels anyway, so we might as well do this. That's not the onion ring, is it? What if... I've imagined that before, a Warriors style game with the Great Turf War. I've considered that. I do think that would be cool. I'm very stubborn about the Great Turf War, where I don't want it to be depicted in detail. I think it's more interesting not knowing about it. I get why that's like unsatisfying for other people though. I don't know. I don't really want that. I could see how that would be cool. It would be very fan servicey. It would be fun and it would be fan servicey, but I don't really actually like want... I don't like Warriors games and I don't want a Great Turf War game. So like I don't actually want that, but I see the vision of how it could be cool, I guess. I don't know why we would assume Little Judd would be relevant. People have been assuming Little Judd will be relevant for like 7 years now, and he's still not relevant because I'm pretty sure he's a joke character, but people really apparently are still convinced he's going to be an antagonist. Sorry if I'm being passive aggressive. I don't get the Little Judd thing. I don't get why people want him to be important. Yeah, I mean, he takes over Grizzco. What does that have to do with the past? Like that, why would that make him relevant to Splatoon 4's story? What are your main hopes for Splatoon 4? Honestly, just better maps. Better maps is the main thing, at least for multiplayer. Wow, there's a lot going on here. I don't even know what I want for single player. I want a good antagonist, I guess. The Salmon arc is really cool, but I really do want like a good speaking antagonist that has like actual motivations and isn't a stupid baby or a stupid bear. Oh. Yeah. Well, I needed to kill that. Okay, well, I was hoping there would be other seasoned steel eels. Well, okay, well, if I got bomb coax there, then that's fine. Let me check really quick. I think the marigold thing, oh wow, that was a lot. Okay, first of all, we don't know Marigold is a clone. Marigold has multiple identities. The cloning thing is just like a possibility, and even then, I feel like it's kind of a stretch to immediately connect that to Little Judd. That feels like a very loose connection. I don't know. I don't think they're setting him up. I think there are loose lore threads that can be resolved in ways that are not the plot. I guess that's part of it, is like Splatoon's world evolves and changes, but not everything is like the main story, right? Like, I mean, Merch grows up and like Isopadre comes to the surface. Like, things can happen in the background without them being like the forefront of importance. I don't really think Marigold is going to be plot important either. Like, I don't want to shut down every random theory, but it's like, I mean, this was the whole Glenn Fiddler situation, is like, there's just a random dude in one scroll, he's probably not the final boss. Like, I just think we can, you know, there's a level of, I don't know what, like, phrase I'm looking for. You can delineate information that is probably important and probably not as important, I think, with a, you know, a fairly simple level of, you know, just critical thinking. I don't feel like it's, I think assuming that a random scroll is going to be the plot of the next game, I don't know. I don't see that as story setup, I guess. I don't think that's, I think random supplemental world building information is not the same as plot setup. And, you know, sometimes, obviously, it can be, because, you know, we had one Splatoon 2 scroll about the 7 rings, and now we're at Raiders. So like, I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying there are normally signs. And I don't think there are signs for Little Judd. Salmon Run was always important, even if the Book of Madai, like Big Run was important to the game. Big Run was like a huge, crucial part of Splatoon 3. So like, it evolved from a scroll into something more important, and then it became a plot relevant thing. And they normally don't make the jump straight from scroll to plot, I guess. Marigold is normal NPC. It's kind of the same vibe, yeah. Glenn Fiddler is the Salmon arc. I don't know if I can buy that one. There might be a point where the Glenn Fiddler goes too far. Marigold is used by Glenn Fiddler to spy on Ink. This was like, that was something we said like in the side order stream. there were Marigold conspiracies as far back as the side order playthrough. So I don't think the ways of thinking, I know it's a meme anyway, but like we're stuck on the same things. What are the Raiders conspiracy theories? Where are the crack theories coming out of Raiders lore? I think we need to go back to Ichabod. We had something going with Ichabod. Do you think the professor will be a boss? No. I really hope we get a little bit more on the professor at some point. Because he feels too important for Tardo to be like the last time he was ever mentioned. But I don't think we'd see him in person. I hope not anyway. Yes, who knows what Save Our Salmons was supposed to mean, bro? Who even knows? I mean, humans are mammalians, so that'd be kind of redundant. Yeah, the professor is like Omega dead. Like, we literally have a scroll, like, of his last words before he died, basically, when he's saying goodbye to Judd in Splatoon 1. So, he's like, we're pretty sure he's dead, I think. Clone? People always are so fixated on the clone thing. Like, I don't get the clone. People thought Octo Expansion was clone theory. People thought Side Order was clone theory. People thought Return of the Mammalians was Judd, like, clone theory. There's always some clone theory, and there's never, like, an actual, like, through line. Like, it's just cloning is a thing, cloning is cool. If you can present me, like, a compelling story that would involve cloning or any evidence of cloning being like important, maybe I can follow along a little bit better here. But cloning has just been a thing people say as like a buzzword for like literally 10 years. And I just don't know. Instead of clone theory, we should focus on ink theory. Okay. Let me check. 16 more, okay. I'm so glad I asked about that on stream, because this is so much better of a bomb co-op spot than what I was doing before. I kind of like the idea of enemies using water, but you have to like, I feel like you need enemy ink as a mechanic, right? Like, you can't just have something that washes away ink, because then that's like, half the difficulty of Splatoon is the map control, and, you know, I think it's much more interesting when it's your ink versus enemy ink instead of just your ink versus dry ground. So, I think water as like an obstacle or mechanic or like weapon could be interesting, but I don't think that could be like the full thing. Yeah, like a water gun is just the same thing. Like, I think in lore, in universe, I think something taking advantage of the Inkling's water weakness is a cool idea, but I think you have to make it work gameplay-wise, and by default, that's just ink but less interesting, because it doesn't lay down enemy ink, so I don't know. There needs to be some kind of gimmick there. That'd be a war crime? I mean, they already play blood sports, like, constantly. I like... water doesn't splat you worse than ink does. It's the same thing. So, I don't really... I don't think it would be particularly, more frowned upon or whatever. I should actually be killing these bomb co-ops instead of just going straight for the seasoned guy. Any others? No. There we go. I would like to see them address the idea of like being able to destroy respawn points. I don't know if that would feel too like dark. I mean, not really, because they did an Octo expansion technically, or you know, they didn't destroy respawn points, but 8 didn't have spawn points, so they canonically die in the escape sequence. I don't know, because that's always been a thing that's irked me about like this is like a very nerdy pedantic thing, but no one power scales Inklings high enough because people don't want to admit that respawning is canon, or they don't know. But it's not as overpowered as it seems, because you just have to destroy the spawn point. I'm basically saying I want like to watch like a death battle animation where someone fights an Inkling and the Inkling repeatedly respawns, but then they learn that they can just get rid of the spawn point. I think that would be cool. As long as we're doing power scaling, I would like respawning to be taken into account, because I think it makes it more interesting. I do not think they would do a rated teen Splatoon game. Splatoon, like, skews younger than, like, most of Nintendo's franchises, in terms of, like, sales and market appeal, so... I've been saying forever we should get, like, some kind of, like, teen, young adult, like, manga, or, like, anime, or, like, some other supplemental material that is, you know, could serve the older audience a little bit. I would love that, obviously, but I don't imagine them ever doing a game that's anything above E10+. Yeah, I mean, I wish Zelda would go teen rated more often. I think that's a franchise that could get a lot out of being teen rated. But Splatoon, you know, I don't see it ever doing that. Yeah, and the darkness, I don't know, like, I mean, I think it is cool when Splatoon is more overtly dark, but the darkness being something you kind of have to, like, look into and discover is also kind of an appeal of the lore. I'd like it to become a sports anime. I mean, I feel like that's the kind of thing that works better as like the manga or a show or something than like, I wouldn't want that to be the story of the game. Because that's basically, you know, the story, quote unquote, of the multiplayer is already, you know, that basically. I think a Splatoon anime could be done well, for sure. Yeah, just as long as it has nothing to do with the Koroika manga. I wouldn't mind a movie. My thing, I mean, I've always said, oh, thank God I got bomb coax. Okay, awesome. They're considered brainy by Salmonid standards. They're the ones who figured out that putting lots of rubber bands around a piece of fruit will make the fruit burst. Don't worry, it's cool. The environmentally friendly rubber bands decompose over time. Alright. I do believe Pearl and Marina are gay, yes. Okay, so, I'm gonna keep doing this one. 25 is so many. Well, okay, if we're just fully focusing the bosses, though, because then it's just Goldie and the last guy, and I'll do Goldie on my own time. So if we do this 25 more times, is there a better... I know there's the, there's this one. Where is it? I feel like it's hard to kill the seasoned guys on this one. But it spawns more than one, and it's only a single layer, so I feel like this has to be faster. Probably in multiplayer, this would be better. Yeah, we'll try this one in multiplayer. Yeah, that's funny lore for the bombs, is that they're literally just a rubber band around like a durian, I guess. I don't know if that would, like... I guess that could hurt. I don't know where the, like, salmonid slime or ink comes from in that case, but fair enough. I struggled with this one solo, trying to kill the seasoned guys, just because there's so many other eels that it's really hard to get to the weak point because of how long they are. But maybe... I'm hoping this won't be so bad with 4 of us. Yeah, I definitely think we're getting more spin-offs. I think this was a very successful experiment, it seems, in terms of expanding the Splatoon IP. Oh, there we go. Well, because I was doing stupid stuff like this, which is probably why I was struggling. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, this is just not what the plan should be. Okay. I was completely useless there. Thank you for the carry, I guess. Yeah, no, it's a very good... I don't know. It's just nice to see Splatoon doing well and everyone enjoying the game. It does feel like it's been a while since this level of Splatoon hype. I just want my Kaizo platformer, bro. This is the Salmon Run side order on steroids game. Give me hero mode on steroids. I want it. I don't know. That's maybe mix it up for the mainline games, but give me my platforming. if I get like one more like really good Splatoon platformer, I will be happy forever. After I'll turn it about 100 times longer, that's literally all I want. Make a game about a mountain. Give me Splatoon Celeste. I can't grab onto that? Oh, I grabbed onto something. Okay, this guy just keeps going and doesn't stop going. I think that's my problem. I expect him to end and he doesn't end. There we go. Why can you not grab onto that part of the guy? I think you should grab onto that part of the guy. Splatoon, but it's Mario Galaxy 3? That's called Octo Valley, bro. Sorry, I'm checking something on my phone. Someone can grab the treasure. I've said it before, but I there's some new people here, so I'll say it again. Super Mario 3D World is Super Mario Galaxy 3. Octo Valley is Super Mario Galaxy 4. Octo Canyon is Super Mario Galaxy 5. Spiritually. I might have switched around the numbers at some point, but that's basically what it is. Splatoon and Celeste have the same demographic, trans people. I imagine there is quite a bit of overlap. To be fair, my feelings on Mario Galaxy 2 are like a very tame, like it's a very tame version of my feelings on Return of the Mammalians. Like not quite, because I love the game, but it's like, even as a kid, my opinion of Galaxy 2 has always just been like, you know, it's good, the gameplay's like similar, but the vibes are off. I don't like nearly as many of the levels, nearly as much. Story is worse. It's a lot of the same complaints, really. No, Return of the Mammalians is not Mario Sunshine, because Mario Sunshine is a good game. I like Mario Sunshine way more than Return of the Mammalians. Sorry, just double checking. that we are actually making progress. Okay. Am I the only straight person who plays? I am in fact a straight cis male. I know we are. I don't think we're actually that rare. In terms of the actual player base, I think it's not, you know, the social media fandom maybe overblows a little bit. Not to say that lots of Splatoon fans are not gay and trans, because they are, but like, you know, it's probably not quite as exaggerated as it appears. What do you mean for now? So 4 people, that's a new record. Oh my god. Where's big guy? Where's the end of big guy? There we go. Did I even kill one there? Being from Ohio wasn't enough. Okay, let's try to focus the actual seasoned guy, because I think there's more than one. I think we can be getting more than one per run here, and in that case it would be like 12 more times instead of 24 more times, which would be nice. Actually, I only need 20 more, I think, but same principle applies. I think the player base is different than the, you know, the representative like social media fandom. I really do not think it is that rare to actually be like a straight man. Like statistically, you know, men still play video games, I believe, like pretty significantly more than women. It's a lot smaller than it used to be. I don't know, like, it doesn't really matter, I guess. I'm just saying, like, I think people, like, some people are weird about it, where they're like, oh, no straight people play this game. It's like, dude, like, it's not that hard to find other people. Like, trust me, there are all types of people who play the game. For how popular it is, it sold, like, 11 million copies. Splatoon 3 sold, what, like, Splatoon 2 sold 13 million, Splatoon 2 sold, like, I messed up. I don't know. I don't know the numbers. There's enough people that it's not that hard to find people who are of all varieties. Yeah, and it is good that it is so diverse. It is cool. So most people are probably just joking. I'm sure people here are just joking. I just I just want to make sure we're on the same page, because I know some people are weird about it. It might be around 50-50 now. I don't know. I guess growing up, in my own lifetime, it has shifted very dramatically. Largely due to the Wii, probably, and DS, honestly. Because the Wii was, like, a huge thing for getting a new audience into games, but, like, before that, it was, like, you know, very, very much dominated by, just guys, from what I understand. But yeah, I mean, obviously now it's a lot more mainstream, and it's a lot more diverse, which is cool. No, I need to kill the guy. I need to kill the guy. Shoot. I don't think I played Cats. Like Cats with a Z, the DS game. I don't think I played Nintendogs. But I played Pet Simulators on the DS, yes. Yeah, we don't need to talk about the state of Splatoon Twitter this week. we don't need to talk about that. Just watch YouTube videos. Don't worry about Twitter. That's what I say. I don't think we ever need to talk about Splatoon Twitter. Unless it's, I already forget, Dissonant Melody. Unless it's the good old Tavio comic, then we can talk about Splatoon Twitter. And they uploaded it on things that weren't Twitter as well anyway, so, yeah. No Nintendogs? I mean, my parents were not, like, up on, like, popular games. Like, I don't... I don't know. I mean, I got, like, Mario Galaxy and New Super Mario Bros. DS, so I've had those, but... I feel like I knew Nintendogs. Like, I feel like I've always known the name Nintendogs, so I probably knew other people who had it. I definitely knew of it. I mean, I probably just thought it was, like, the same franchise as Cats with a Z. I mean, there's, you know... I see lots of cool art on Twitter. I see lots of funny stuff on Twitter. You just don't get good discussion. Like, I think there's still reasons to use Twitter. I think there's still things you can get out of Twitter. Just don't try to have a conversation ever. is my personal recommendation. It's also, I mean, it's not really the best platform for artists, but there aren't really a lot of good artist platforms at the moment. So, I don't know. My first exposure to Nintendogs was an anti-piracy video where the dog died and the game ended. That's, yeah, that would be interesting to see as a child. I'm sure it's not real, but watching the video of it, I guess. Yeah, I mean, Twitter seems good for, like, exposure, and people do make money off commissions through Twitter, because it's just, yeah, exposure and publicity, but not, like, community as much, I would say. I don't know. I mean, I'm not... I follow a lot of artists on Twitter, so I have some understanding of, like, the landscape, but I am not really... Technically, I have an art account on Twitter, but, yeah, obviously, I'm not, like, making money off of it or anything. I post, like, once a year, so... not exactly the most qualified. But yeah. Hello, Rock Wizard. Welcome. Stream is going pretty good. We are grinding out the last of the Salmonid research. You should animate again. Yeah. I mean, I'd like to. I drew art for the edited Raiders playthrough that will be coming out tomorrow. So I have been doing a little bit of drawing lately. Animating, not really, but someday. Yeah, I mean, if you have good self-discipline, you could just follow artists on Twitter and only use the following tab, and like you should be fine. It's just I like using the For You tab because I do like being, like, you know, exposed to, like, new things, and new artists and like, you know, some trending stuff. Most things that are trending on Twitter you don't really want to see, but sometimes there are things that are, like, funny or cool. But yeah, obviously there's also a lot of garbage. Where even is the end of this dude? Oh my god. Yeah, I draw very rarely. I mean, I drew the Isopadre in the corner. It's uncommon. it is occasional, but I do like drawing. Well, you've been on the Raiders grind, DG. I don't know. I feel like that's fair. Okay, am I actually making any progress? Because I feel like we keep finishing before I'm even, like, getting a chance to kill the guys. 12 more. Okay. Slowly but surely. I do animate and procreate, yes. Or at least, that's what I did Isopadre in. How? I mean, I'm not... I don't really know what, like, good... I know people like Clip Studio Paint, but I didn't want to pay for it, and I was too lazy to pirate it. And I like drawing on iPad better, so... I've just made Procreate work. I don't feel like the anime, like, it's... I don't know. Is it... what makes it significantly worse than other things? What gets me 3 wilted roses for that? I don't know. Feel free to enlighten me. Is it free? I thought it was paid. Or do people... I don't know. Is it like... Maybe it's a lot? Or not a lot of money? I don't know. I'm not familiar. I'm asking questions. It's like $20 to $30 quite frequently. Oh, okay. Well, no, hang on. Someone's saying it's a subscription. So I thought it was a subscription. That's why I didn't want to get it. You can get a license. I don't know. I wouldn't want to pay a subscription for an art program. Honestly, like I don't I don't draw frequently enough to justify that. I bought it for 200. I mean, I don't know. I prefer drawing on my. For me, Procreate is good enough. Like I'm not I'm not in a position where I need a more prestigious or functional art program. So I'm good. I'm chilling. As both subscription and permanent license, why would anyone ever pay for subscription? Why, like, why would you do that? There we go. Okay, let's kill the guy. Don't get the eggs until we kill the guy. There we go. Yeah, he died. We're good. I'm sure the delay made it so you guys, we were doing the right thing. You guys were good. I realized it was the round was probably already over before you even heard my voice there, but yeah. Can upgrade your license to each major version. I mean, yeah, I guess. I don't know. Software is so expensive, and it sucks. Any subscription for software pisses me off. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, to be clear, like, obviously, if you are actually getting the most out of it, if you are taking advantage of new features, if you are frequently drawing, if you make money off of your art, like, obviously, yeah. I'm not, like, blaming anyone else for getting a subscription. There are many good reasons to do it. I just, for my needs and wants, it is not worth it. How long before all the Salmonid lore is complete? Shouldn't be too much longer, because I'm not doing Goldie on stream, I decided, because that's just going to take too long. We have, oh, just 6 more of these, and then I'm going to do Salmon Arc, and then we'll probably call it. So, yeah, okay, we actually on track to be done, probably a 3-hour stream sounds good today. I've been doing long ones. I'm a bit more tired today, because I'm a little sleep deprived, so that sounds good. We're going to finish up these, and then do that. Yep. I mean, if we did Goldies, I would be here another like 2 to 3 hours. It's just, it just wouldn't be very fun. It's entirely like RNG dependent. If there's any like mind-blowing Goldie lore that anyone wants to tell me, then feel free. But I imagine it's not anything that crazy for the fun fact. I didn't mean, yeah, I meant Saltomatum, not Salmon Arc. My bad. Oh my god. Well, no one ever even told me what's bad about animating in Procreate. Unless I missed the message. Okay, this is obviously not. I don't know why I keep trying to go there. That's just not a position you want to go ever. Goldies are Marigold's cousin. It just feels weird, dude. Why the clean UI is, I feel like, the whole appeal of Procreate. That's why it's nice. It's just simple. How does the layer? I mean, the layers are like. I'm not gonna say it's like the most efficient thing ever, but it's also not like awful for like obviously I wouldn't make like an anime in Procreate, but for like isopadre.gif I feel like it's not absurd. I don't know. I'm like looking at chat and stuff. I'm I know I'm not playing this very well. Okay, got the 2 spawns back to back. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Kill the guy, kill the guy, kill the guy. Guys, we gotta kill the guy. I know it's probably my fault too, but we did not kill the guy. I'm so lore hungry I could eat a steel eel. Slurp it up like spaghetti. What are we at? 5 more. Okay, yeah, so we really do need to we need to like actually do it. We need to like actually kill the guys. Let me take this off. I know someone said to do this like forever ago, I think. But yeah, maybe that will help. So not accidentally getting eggs. Have many of the scrolls been translated? I don't think so. I kind of just assumed most of it was gibberish, or I would have probably heard about it. Honestly, I've been staying. I've still had to avoid most like spoiler channels and stuff because I haven't seen the very final thing. Most people who would be scroll translating have seen the Saltamadum lore that I have still not seen because I've been saving it for the stream. So it's probably not, you know, anything crazy spoilers, but yeah, it's the one last thing. The one final thing that I finally can see and then be fully actually spoiler free for this game, which has taken way too long. What's your least favorite salmonid to go up against? Honestly, in this game, steelheads drive me insane. Stop. Why do I always want to go here? I just tunnel vision them so hard. I would, in normal salmon run, I would say like stingers or flyfish or steel eels, but in this game, shoot, I shouldn't have collected those eggs. In this game, steelheads drive me insane because they're on a cycle while you're on a timer. So it's like you have to kill them. Where's the treasure? Big man? Oh. I thought he hadn't drilled it yet. Okay, I got jump scared. I'm like, what is he doing here? Okay. Yeah, the seasoned steel eels take like 10 years to kill, and they're so annoying. I don't know. They drive me insane in this game. And when you're under leveled, it takes so long to pop the bomb, which like obviously just don't be under leveled then, but like you're probably going to be under leveled at some point in the game, so yeah, I don't know. Steel eels, the thing with steel eels in this game is that you can stun them, which I've not been doing. Obviously, I've been playing terribly, but like you can freeze them, you can stun them, which turns off the jets, so you can like swim through them and stuff. Like they give you way more stuff to deal with them in this game. Whereas in Salmon Run, they could just like kind of screw you over. Stingers would be more annoying in this game if I did not always have Flywire equipped. That does significantly mitigate their annoyingness. Like, I don't want to collect eggs because I want to be able to kill the boss, but I need to kind of kill some of these so I can survive. stingers are nothing to me. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. Yeah, they're not as big a deal in this game. But like, what if this time it works because I'm at the weak point finally and not doing it way too early? There we go, there we go. That's what I was trying to do all of those other times, by the way, for the record. There's the other one. Oh, cool. Nice. I never know where the treasure is on this map because it's a square. I always lose track of where the actual treasure point is. My friend says the seasoned steel eels are terrorists. I mean, they're not they're not the most pleasant. I don't know if that's the particular word I would use personally. Okay, what are we? Two more. We can do it this round if we concentrate. Let's go. I also basically only know Dracula Flow because of Andrew Cunningham. He does the voice so well, like he hits it so well every time. Okay, we just got like the heist like movie going on with all the lasers and beams and everything you guys are setting up. Here we go. I don't know what the plan was. That was the plan. I'm gonna die. Nope. There we go. There we go. Cool. I shouldn't have grabbed those. I shouldn't have grabbed those. Here's the other one. Here's the other one. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Nice. So that should be it, right? Still don't know where the treasure is. It's over here. It's over here. Let me grab it. Okay. So that should be... Yep. There is seasoned, or the long-line steel eel. Apparently, it was so inspired by the delicious foods that people would line up for, it connected too many devices. That is like the most like translated from Japanese sentence ever. It connected too many devices. The overall length is too long, and it seems that also sounds very Japanese, and it seems that makes it difficult to see and hard to maneuver from the rear. The entire device is caked with spiralite, and it creaks with every movement. Its pilots are so engrossed in changing targets, they don't seem to notice the large tears in their masks. It's continuously bathed in a mist of ink and spiralite is crystallizing on the body. Okay, so yeah, Goldie, unfortunately, don't have 17 more. That'll happen probably on my own time off stream. But we do have Lord Saltamadum. I haven't actually read the first fun fact. I've saved it, so we're gonna defeat it one more time. Might as well do it with a team. Oh, right, okay, I actually forgot literally this whole time, by the way. I wanted to make, like, a stronger weapon. So these are, I wish I had... Like, my problem... Are these, like, dapples, though? They still have decent range. Like, if... Oh, yeah, okay. So if I upgrade this weapon, that's gonna be, like, insane DPS, right? Like, that's gonna be, like, nuts, because that's... Yeah. So if I... So I should put, like, everything I have into that, right? Has my view cap been ridiculous? I still don't have it on the screen, so I don't know what it is. I mean, yeah, just the power of a new Splatoon game. What are your thoughts on dualies in this game? I haven't really used them a ton, actually, but, I mean, I like dualies. I like them with the speed tank. They say Andrew Cunningham is an enjoyer of ink theory. Yes, I know. I heard, or I watched his stream, like, after he made the video, and he's like, yes, I have been informed it's a Splatoon thing. Which is funny. I'm gonna upgrade these. Because I think this would be kind of nuts. Yep. I'm going all the way to 100. Screw it. I might as well do it for something. I think I have the materials. Let's go. Why do I have so few 5 stars? Probably because I haven't been grinding bottomless and I've just grinded like every other level in the game. That's max. 50 plus 50. What is, where's the indestructible one? Yeah, that's a good amount of damage, I think. that's maybe a solid amount of damage. My friend baited me into getting under its head for the 3rd phase nuke attack. Awesome. Okay, well, wait, so will it let me go down there, or if you guys haven't done it yet, I won't be able to do it, right? Oh no, we can do it, okay. Are you guys currently in the room ready to fight Saltimatum? I assume we're all chill with that. I'm gonna probably assume we're chill with that. Okay, cool. Is there a fast way to... There we go. Alright, let's do it. Last time fighting Saltimatum for the final Splatoon lore, and also the true ending, all relics cutscene, I guess. I keep forgetting that's even a thing. It's probably not a cutscene, it's probably like an image. But yeah. Obviously be sure to like not skip any of the cutscenes at the end or whatever. I assume you guys are probably chill. I know you're all regulars pretty much who are in the room. But yeah. Just slightly paranoid about that. Alright, let's do it. Probably won't be too bad, with 4 people and being properly leveled now. So I'll let the cutscene play out. If no one else will skip it, I wanna see it. It does go pretty crazy. Okay, we did skip it, but that's fine. It probably will be very, very beefy. Oh my god, it is not, the health bar is not, never mind, there we go. Why was it like, it like wasn't going down and then it went all the way down? What happened there? Oh my god. What do you mean my armor broke 2 seconds into the fight? No, there we go. This'll be fine, this'll be fine. Maybe it was lag? I don't know, that seemed weird. Because I'm the host, so I wouldn't think I would have seen that. I guess it was maybe the lag of everyone else shooting it? I don't know. I mean, it's so much easier in multiplayer just because you don't always have the death laser targeted on you personally. I feel like it changes the dynamic of the fight so much when it can't, like, always target you 100% of the time. Case in point. Oh, we're doing egg phase already, okay. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I don't really know how you would record this without a proper rip. Can't exactly stand around in the middle of the boss fight. Yeah, bringing back the Deluge Dirge melody. I still wish the song got, like, a little more intense, like, oh, he's getting sucked into the tether well. I'm like, why is this guy moving like this? I don't know, I feel like the song doesn't build quite as much as I would have wanted it to. That's like my only complaint is like it's oh my god, no. Okay, jeez, that would be a really embarrassing way to die, and I would feel bad about it because we're in a team environment. There we go. The third phase is good. I don't know. It works for the boss, for sure. I was gonna try and splash down the other side of him, but I'm not risking that. Okay, yeah, the getting pulled into the tether whale is actually pretty huge. Like, that's helping control the horde a lot. Let's go, drill attack. Maybe should have charged up my big man before doing that, but it's fine. Oh yeah, we are melting through that. Oh god. It's weird having the corkscrew directly under it, just floating up into him. I guess that's actually really good for doing damage. I can barely hear the. I mean, it only really comes in like the third phase. I wouldn't call it a remix. It's like the motif from Deluge Dirge is present. This is going a little bit better than my my first attempt, I would say. Oh god. One way to deal with the shockwaves, just start flying. Sorry, it's hard to it's hard to talk too much while playing this. It's still hard enough that I do feel the need to focus. Okay. Here we go. I like how scary it is. It's weird how like minimal the instrumentation is, I guess, when it's like this big hulking evil thing. Like I think it works really well at the start, but I feel like this is the part where I wish the song kind of like had a little bit more going on, I guess. I just don't feel like it matches like the chaos on the screen. Okay, we got him on the ropes. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. Not bad at all. Okay, so yeah, please obviously do not skip any cutscene. We're watching the whole thing. The whole relic thing. I don't know if other people, I think other people can skip it, so like, just don't. I trust you guys, but please don't. There we go. Nice. My controller is put down. Okay, I see that. Thank you. Alright, let's go. Moosh. The next day. Why did someone actually just skip it? Guys, do not skip anything, please. Okay, I don't know why you skipped that part, but... I'm assuming the special part happens after that. If you skip it, I'm banning you from my chat forever. So don't troll. I don't know if that was on purpose, or if you just skipped because that part's the same, but yeah, I will take that very seriously. Okay, but good vibes. We got all the relics. I got everything upgraded. This goofy ass song one more time. Okay, okay. We're fine. I still would have liked to see it again, but it's fine. It is, I don't I don't know what to think of this song. I like it. It's funny, but then this part actually is like genuinely like I really like this part. It's so goofy though. Yeah, Tetherwell seems really good for the hordes in particular. Tune Olimar listens to. Yay, we colonized. It's really, so I like the whole, I forget if I said this on stream. The whole time I figured the money would add up to 60 billion, because that's like to pay off Splatsville's debts, but you get like way more than that. You're like 99 billion, or is it like 999? It's like way more than you need. Which is funny. Oh yeah, that one actually was pretty interesting lore-wise. Some of these, you know, the completed versions I saw off stream, but it's not a big deal. That's typically how needing to get out of debt works. I mean, yeah, I guess, but like, you figure Deep Cut is just taking the rest. Da, 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 da. It sure was a Splatoon Raiders. Legendary loot. Alright. There it is. Oh! Okay, that's pretty awesome, actually. It's just all jellyfish. Or wait, is there, there's a couple inklings there. Yeah, yeah, oh, okay, there's a lot. Well, I only saw the jellyfish, but when you zoom in, there are a lot. That shiver art, bro. They didn't customize this mechanic art, unfortunately, but that's fair enough. That's cool. This definitely hits a lot harder if you've played Splatoon 3. It'd be funny to play Raiders as your first game. I mean, they talk about going back to Splatsville, and yeah, but that's that's pretty awesome. They're flying that helicopter directly like into a building, by the way. Is there not a skyscraper like right on like the other side of the camera? Oh well, yeah, they repaired the same helicopter. Okay, awesome. Cool. That's fun. I mean, it's just an image. It's wallpaper worthy. Oh, I could have timed it to perfectly get to 50 plus 100, but that's fine. 2 gems. Oh. Okay, weapon stash is full. Okay. Well, that'll pretty much be it. Oh, is this just you yelling at me to scrap stuff? Okay. I mean, you know, I feel like I've like ended the Raiders playthrough like 3 times at this point already, but yeah, that's like for real the last of like anything to be spoiled. It's literally just grinding and completion at this point. So I want to thank you guys again for I don't think you don't get gear because I already had yeah, the only gear I don't have is the amiibo gear. This is the all relics gear that I had gotten off stream. It's just the helicopter suit, which is cool. Let me slip this back on before I forget. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, the lore, duh. You're right. Oh my god, thank you for reminding me. I can't believe I almost forgot that. That was like the entire point of the stream. Okay. Lord Saltimatum. It used to serve, okay, I mean, this is all just like gameplay stuff, right? Yeah, okay. It used to serve as a guard for the relic, which is said to produce spiralite. It said that when it fell victim to the temptation to try just a taste of spiralite, it became obsessed with the taste, and it decided to keep the relic for itself. It hasn't always been upside down, it just adopted that style at some point. It got its scars in its younger days while trying to become stronger and more delicious. It's been exposed to spiralite for an unfathomably long time. Whether any reason or emotion remains is unknown. Okay. That's cool. I don't know. So it's like the falling victim to temptation is interesting. But it's basically just like, yeah, it fought and then it liked salt, so it hid underground for thousands of years. So I wish I could do the Dracula flow bit, but I can't do the voice. I'm not going to try and do the voice. Okay, well, it's a little unsatisfying, I know, ending the stream on 99.1%, but yeah, I am going to call it there. Back to what I was saying. It's not another god that wants to obliterate the planet. It just likes its salt. Well, now it's dead because we killed it and stole its salt. But that's, you know, that's how the cookie crumbles when Deep Cut's in town, I guess. But for real, thank you guys so much for all your support on this playthrough. Fully edited playthrough, I will say one more time, is coming out tomorrow. I know probably a lot of the guys watching live have seen, I don't know the guys, a lot of you guys watching live maybe have already seen a lot of the key moments of the playthrough, but in case you ever want to go back, or in case you haven't seen it, yeah. Full highlights edit is coming out tomorrow. Look forward to that. And then I'll try and edit down me fighting like the super boss the first time and all that. And then we will be in the era of lore. Hopefully we get like a dev interview at some point, like post-launch, maybe you know, answering some more questions or something. We will have to wait and see, but I already have some thoughts of like videos I might want to make. I have gotten a lot of comments on the boss ranking video. I'm not gonna redo the entire boss ranking video, but at some point I might, you know, talk about the bosses, because there seems to be demand for that. But yeah, we'll see. I will talk about the gameplay, I will talk about the lore, and hopefully we'll have a good few years of this game until the next thing comes around. So I'm looking forward to it. Hope to see you guys there, but for now, that will be all for me. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Cosmic. Farewell.